Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. Wow. Kaiser, do you get this? I mean, they are rocking the planet in 2022, aren't they? It's like, hold back a little something for 2023. No, we're going hard ass. And they are. I mean, check this out. Okay, this is the Comrade. Okay, this is the standard size Comrade. This is the Serape series, okay? So it's this colorful G10 they put on here. Check this out. Interesting. Let me see. Can you flip? Oh, you can flip the clip. Left-handed people, you are now official. Now, I'm in deep carry and a nice, just a nice shape. It goes in the pocket good. You got standoffs that are black. You got nested liners in here, so they're staying out of the way, aren't they? Plenty of jimping here. I have a Comrade in 3V with brown micarta. Came in for my December sale, and he had this part ground out here, kind of just beveled from here slowly up to here, because he didn't like this choil area. I don't find it to be problematic when you have fat fingers. So, oh, and by the way, middle finger, perfect fit. Jump up here on this unsharpened area and go this route. And then if you have paper that you can cut, which I don't know. Okay, I got some. I'm going to show you the packaging here because that's pretty cool. Okay, this is interesting on this Comrade because on the Serape series you have 4 different models and they are all in 154 cm except for the Comrade, which is in S35. Why? I don't know. That's a good question. And when they get, now that their fat carbon series, okay, now that their fat carbon series is out, I mean, so now the fat carbon is crazy too, because that's LMAX or S35VN or 3V, whatever. That's incredible too. And I'm going to do another video talking about the fat carbon series. But this is colorful. Maybe this is too much for some of you guys, and it may be. I mean, I see a lot of guys buying just black G10 and to hell with it. But me, I like this. And you know what? There are people that like those, like the Desert Warrior with the sprinkles and the pink and all that crazy. So, hey, I think they just figured out people like color, or at least that's an option they ought to offer, and it might be, successful enough in the marketplace. And so there it is. And the Comrade being a button lock, and the thing is, it's flip top side here, okay? And then you can front flip it as well if you are able to do front flipping like I can most of the time. And then middle finger in the cutaway. So you got cutaway, number 1, right? Front flip, 2, top flip, 3, button, 4, and then roll it open with your thumb or whatever, but that's still a cutaway. But 4, I mean, just push the button to release the blade so you can flick it open. I mean, it's a billion different ways to open this knife. It's insane, okay? And I'll get into the paperwork here. Oh, you can get this whole bundle. So you got the mini bay, the original, the Comrade, and the Towser K, okay? And then you can get all of them for $2.99, which saves you money if you want to collect the whole series. And there are freaks out there that do the whole series. How many times have I seen a guy post like 20 different PM2s, all in different colors and steels and stuff like that? So people collect stuff. Now, actually, let me pass that off right now. Let's do this. Towser, original, and mini bay. So this is the one after I get done doing this review and probably do a separate little thing on the mini bay because it's a non-locking and kind of take it apart and do that. But after I get done messing with this, you know who's going to end up with this. It's going to be my wife. She's already spied it and said, oh, wow, this is cool. And it's a nice little cutter. And I don't even know if this will cut anything now because I've opened, I don't know. I've opened a bunch of boxes preparing for my December sale and incoming stuff. And I've been using this because you just kick it open, whoosh, whoosh, little box cutter. So this has been taking it. I mean, thank God I got the blade cleaned off mostly good enough, but I don't even know how sharp it is anymore. Where was that little piece I was cutting on? This is going to be probably embarrassing. Uh-oh, hold on. Come on. Okay, I mean, it still actually shaves paper because, yeah, I was... pretty aggressive with it. Okay, yeah, it's not bad actually. Oh, it was not even under the camera. Sorry. Okay, nah, it's all right. It's all right. But good Lord, this and it of all the stuff you choose, right, and then the original, which I'm going like kind of smallest to larger. But the Kizer original, is this almost too sensible of a knife? You know, let me kick this up a little bit because we need a little bit more room. Kind of get under here. But yeah, is that almost too much of a sensible blade? Good ergos, super lightweight, button lock, fidget friendly, all that. And yeah, 154 cm. Really strange that they took one knife and made it an S35. And then the Towser K, which is... that seems like a Goliath among the rest of them, but 3.4-inch blade. But, I mean, this is great ergos, feels good in the hand, and so usable for what I mostly do, which I'm cutting cardboard, I'm cutting packaging materials, that kind of thing. So this works. And it's not a flipper, but wow, is it fidget friendly? I mean, the drop is just incredible on this, you know? So there's that. This is interesting because you've got little side pockets here. If I could dig in here. Okay. See this netting here? So, I mean, there you go on both sides, you know? And then here you've got a front pocket, and in here they had this action for you. And then I guess you can join the Facebook group, etc. and whatever. So there you go. Thank you for that. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they got away from just their regular fold over Velcro black pouch on the Serape series, and they decided, hey, we're going to do this. And look at the color goes all the way to the bottom here. Now, check this out. This is even cooler, right? Okay, this opens up, and of course, you got the knife comes with plastic, right? But it also, see this little like elastic-sized pouch in here? So that's where the knife that slips into the plastic sleeve, it goes in there. Okay, you get that. I get it. But then here's your standard, you know, and this I never open up during a review because look at this. I mean, this doesn't tell you anything about your particular knife. It just says, you know, here's Vanguard class or whatever and blah, 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 warranty. And so it gives you some information, but it doesn't tell you anything about the specific knife you bought. So that's just kind of here nor there. But let me see if I can get this stuff out. Oh, and then, come on, get out here. Don't tell me, oh crap, there it goes. Okay, he tried to escape. It was unsuccessful. So you get this G10 tag and bead. So, I mean, can you imagine, like, for a lanyard, and on this one, actually, you don't do that, but here's the Towser K. Okay, and they've all got this. you know, this tag and this bead that are G10, etc. So like on the Towser or whatever, you could put a lanyard, and could you imagine like a orange lanyard or blue lanyard, and there's the Towser K, 154 cm. So, great drop, bigger knife for sure. Okay, now, but you get these, so you can see where they've milled Kaiser in here, and then the bead. So I guess maybe you could do that, because I don't think this blade comes down close enough to, maybe, I don't know, whatever. But I mean, interesting, huh? So you could orange or, you know, black or white or blue, you know, paracord, and then put this bead on there, and it'd be a nice accent, wouldn't it? And then you could put this tag really on this pouch, and look at the pouch. Okay, so look at this zipper. I mean, this is insane, right? I mean, it looks like teeth, right? Teeth or something. I mean, that's bizarre. Okay, now, and then you've got this little loop here, so you can string paracord or whatever through there. This attachment points, right? And then you've got 3 different options. I mean, you could slide this on your belt. So technically, I mean, think about it. Of course, you do have hardware, right? You got extra screws and stuff. So that's way cool as well. But I mean, technically you could, I mean, the knife's got a pocket clip, so you put that in your pocket like that. You don't need to carry it in the pouch on your belt. But on your belt or in a pouch or whatever, you could put EDC gear. I mean, you could put a little pry bar or tactical pen or something here, here. You could open this up. You could put something EDCable here if you want. And then, I mean, in here, you could put a tactical flashlight or whatever. You could put things in here, like little challenge coins or another knife or a backup, whatever, EDC. So, I mean, you can use this. I mean, it's kind of like when they did the denim series and they gave you that denim roll. I mean, you could put 6 different knives in there, and or, you know, EDC flashlights, multi-tools, whatever. So, I mean, it's like buying a knife roll or a EDC gear pack or something. So, I mean, this is added value as far as I'm concerned, and it goes with this, you know, with this design motif and everything. I get that, but that's really creative, to tell you the truth. I mean, they could have just, you know, Serape series, here you go, and then just put the fold over, you know, normal Velcro little mini pouch thing and slap it in a box. Or just really put it in a Vanguard tray or whatever and not do this, okay? But they didn't. So, yeah, that's pretty amazing. I like it. And, you know, they did this black and this black and stuff. I'm not necessarily into black coated blades, especially like S35 or 154 CM. I mean, those are stainless. So you don't have to worry as much about corrosion and stuff. So you really could do a stone wash or even a satin. But it really wouldn't pop, would it, with that? I mean, you really need a black blade in this case to make this pop if you want to do this. And I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have sat around thinking, what do you think about a Mexican blanket type of design? You know? I mean, I'm sorry, that wouldn't even have been, I mean, I don't know. I'd had to been drinking some Natty Daddies and something else, I don't know, but that would not come up and jump in there. But, I mean, maybe they had kind of a multicolored G10 striated pattern, and they go, what could we make this kind of look like? Whatever. So, interesting. And maybe somebody's going to argue that there's no Mexican blankets that have this kind of pattern. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. They're Serape. Yes, I've seen colorful Mexican blankets. So, I mean, you just need to kind of get over that and not try and get too specific. Like they're saying historically, accurate on everything, because I don't know too much historical accuracy going down anywhere around here these days. But, so look at this. Yeah, $1.35 for the Comrade. Of course, that's S35 and all that kind of stuff. $49 for the little mini bay. $90 for the original, and $99 for the Towser K. So $99, okay. And you get the gear pack, and you get the little bead, and you get the tag, and that kind of thing. And I think very creative and very well thought out, kind of like the denim series. Who'd have thought? I mean, really, seriously. I don't know of another knife company that's doing this. It's production knife company that is in this moderate price range that's doing these kinds of things. So I don't know what happened at Kaiser, because a couple of years ago I thought they almost all but were putting nothing out, really. They weren't that productive, to just like turning on the superchargers this year and just incredible output of interesting, fascinating things, even new things like the clutch lock on the Escort and the Drop Bear and things like that. Just, I'm going to have a different video I'm going to do, hopefully before the end of the year, highlighting some of the Kaiser models and things of interest that have come out in 2022. Baglider XL, and using 3V, L-Max, I mean the Fat Carbon series, which, let me show you. I mean, I just got the Towser K in, and this is in L-Max, okay, with that blue Fat Carbon, and then this is the Hiccup. Is that nice? And this is S35, Azo design, etc. Of course, there's a button lock. And I keep asking myself, why is this not a, this almost like is a crossover to the clutch bear, to the Drop Bear with a clutch lock. But this is a button lock. But this is not a tiny knife yet. An interesting blade shape. Very fidget friendly, and of course, front flipper as well as a button lock, and flickable. So the Hiccup with the crazy gold Fat Carbon, Towser Fat Carbon, and there's other Fat Carbon, and then even the Comrade in the Fat Carbon came out in L-Max, I believe, as well. So, and in a multicolor type of Fat Carbon. It's crazy. So check out the Fat Carbon series. Obviously, they're more expensive because they're L-Max and, that kind of thing. S35. This is S35, though. Serape series. But it's not Fat Carbon, so you pay a little bit more premium for that. Oh, and by the way, like, here's the outer box. Well, that I've smushed. Here's the outer box that it comes in. So here's the model number and stuff that you can refer to if you're going to look it up online. I'll give you the link to the Kaiser website. And then if you can find these, I don't think I've seen them listed on White Mountain Knives yet. And if they go there, then you can use a 10% discount code. I don't have a discount code for Kaiser website, but 3.17 inch blade length. So, I was going to say 3.15 to 3.25, depending on where you measure it. But these are interesting, creative, colorful, and a bunch of different, like, button lock and liner lock and non-locking knives all together that make an interesting series. I just thought it was fascinating, really. It caught my eye, and I do like color, okay? So I'm not a real big black handle, black G10 kind of guy, okay? But, so this really struck me, And yeah, I'm into the Desert Warrior knives as well, and the Elementum Desert Warrior, all that kind of stuff. So, hey, it's going that way. Pick up, get some color. You guys, you know what we do. We love them knives. You stay sharp.